This is Mark with the Evolution of Warfare Special Edition. Continuing the George W. Bush, his third year, finishing up the first quarter, moving into the second quarter. Again, I apologize about the lack of videos. It's just been an insane time, but so we're gonna kick right into the groove. Do very little review at this point. If you're watching, you don't need a review. If you are, again, watch previous videos. Really appreciate everybody's support. We're creeping towards 90 subscribers, and that's awesome. I didn't think that would ever be possible, but let's keep chugging away. If you can, please like, subscribe, share this, and that'd be great. So our first action, we're going to pick a ally rogue group. So we're going to go down here, and we're going to shuffle. And our first group is going to be Group C. So we go up here. Let's see. I think it's this first book here. Here we go. Group C is page 8. All right. Australia, Israel, India, and then rogue states. So let's maximize this. We are going to activate Australia. So let's get over to their region and kind of check. I know they have one tension. They are a very close ally. Got quite a footprint, of course, in this region. We are very close, so we get 2 joint actions. So we can perform and then adjusted by any -1 AP or +1 AP markers in Australia. There are none. Possible joint actions are listed below. So we don't have a must-choose counter. When finished, flip over. So we got to do possible joint actions. So obviously we got a lot of terror going on. As I mentioned before, I will do this one tiny review. Let's go up here to CONUS. We are in good shape. We're at 0 on lingering domestic issues, 0 on domestic crisis. Our economy is humming. Our relationships with the world and, Homeland Security, that's just hard to move up, but media relations are pretty good. They could probably, we could probably do one, try to improve our media relations. But for the most part, we can start focusing on these regions that have these issues. And this is the primary area in which one does it. So we're going to intel, locate any terror group in the region, choose terror group, then place group in the gather intel box. We already got 3 up here. So the other thing would be, do I want to go ahead and move or do I want to try, let's see, to get rid of this 2 or knock this 2 down to a 1. So we can do a raid attempt. And I've forgotten where I go to for my raid. I think it's up here to the world actions. I could be world charts, I think. Raids. Oh, there we go. Military soft raid and air drone strikes. Soft raid attempt. Okay. So we're going to attempt that. Oops, I got to get out of this one real quick. And we go down to WM2, which is page 9. Okay. Yeah, so here we go. We are... Oops. Where are we at? There we go. That's driving everyone crazy. All right, a raid can be launched against a terror group that occupies a target fixed box of Big World Regions Intel track. This is, here we go. So, DRMs, is there a U.S. Special Ops? No, there's not Focused National Intelligence. It is not in Eastern Europe or the Eurozone. It's not an Israeli raid. It is a level 2, and there are no bases. So it looks like it's a straight roll. We're going to go ahead and roll that. And we get a 7. Success with casualties. Decrease terror group by 1 level. Move terror group to the gathering box. So we got to flip that and move them down here. Then we need to, so that's that one. So now we go back. That's one action. And now we got to go back up here and get this other, we want to conduct intel. It's auto success, 1 max. And locating terror group in the region, then place the group in the gather intel box or move it to the next box. So I think this is going to be our second action. There we go. So those are the 2 joint actions. Now we flip this, we get +1. Make a D10 unilateral action roll. Their table. So now they get to act. I believe that's on the next thing here. There's 1 tension level. So it's a +1. There are no 3 or 4 terror groups unless that's a 1. If there are +3 tension, there are +3+ tension counters on China, so we get a +1. And that's Israel and Hezbollah, so there's 1 war there going. So it looks like 3+ tension is the +1. +1 says +2 on the die roll modifier. A 0. Oh, and that's a 10. A 10 +2. Support U.S. Increase pro-U.S. side strength by +1 in 1 war. If no war, which there isn't, place a trending pro-U.S. counter in Asia Pacific. Oh, that's good. Getting the alignment up, which is a good thing. All right, so that is the Australia, and now we do Israel. So let's move over. And here we are very close with Israel. They have quite a few. Oh my God. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I have to go back over here. I'm sorry. I've got to remove this. Back over. And drop that back into that. Whoops. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And that goes, it's half and then rounded up on the tensions track. Okay, so let's go back over here to the Middle East. And we're going to have a little bit more interesting stuff going on here. Now, here we've got this bad boy up here, a Terror 4, or Group Terror 4, which we need to take care of. So obviously our joint actions are going to tie into that. We are close, so we get 2 joint actions. And there are no plus or minus action points. So we are going to do a raid like we did before. But Israel's involved, which is awesome. So go back over here. Come back. Go ahead and do our roll. and we roll a 3. There is a Spec Ops and a U.S. Intel counter in the region. So that's going to be a 3. It's going to be a 2. There is a Focus National Intelligence Collection counter. So that's going to knock it down to a 1. Then it's 0 or less because it's an Israeli raid. So that's going to take it down to, okay, hold on here. -1, -2. So it's a 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're at -1. +1 if the target is a level 3. So it's going to take it back up to 0. And 3 plus Russia and or China influence counters or base in the region. So it knocks it back up to plus a +2. Wait. Okay, try this again. We're at 3, 2, 1, -1, 0, 1. Okay, so it's a total of 1 or 2. Major success. Survivors scatter decrease by 2 levels. Well, that's exciting. So let's go drop this guy back over, this bad boy back over here. That is very good news for the Middle East. To the gathering intel box. So I knocked that down to a 2. Use captured intel to make an immediate intel attempt against one other terror group in the region. Well, if I get to do it's an automatic success. So we're gonna move this number 2. That's what I get to do the immediate thing. Whoops. There we go. So that's the first. That is the first action. First joint action. And then we're going to do, I think we're going to do another intel for the second action. And that is a 1. And we're going to move that number 2 back along the intel track. So that's that. Now, Israel. I believe Israel gets 2 attempts. Where did I read that? Oh, we've got to. Oh, I gotta flip over those counters for Israel. Okay. So we'll just line these up down here and total them. Flip. Oh, that's not good. Okay, so it's +3 on the die roll. And I thought they get 2. Joint actions, except for Israel. I thought they get... Where did I read that? Oh well, okay. Just follow the charts and you will be fine. Oh, that's not that one. Okay. Okay. Israel is at war, so this could be an interesting one with +3 modifier. So let's go ahead and roll the dice. There's a 2. +3 is 5. We already added the tension level. Iran influence, no. Rogue state, oh, there are 2 rogue states. Oh no, it's just a +1, so it's going to knock it to a 6. Status value for the Iranian nuclear, half of the status value for the Iranian nuclear. I think they're at 0. They are at 0. Or they're at 1. Half rounded up, so there's 1. So that's going to knock it up to a 7. Israel-Iran conflict track. Oh. Rounded down. Okay, they're good. They do not have W. Oh, +2. So 8. Skirmish with Hezbollah, +1 tension counter on Iran and Israel. So we need to go. We're going to drop 1 there. And Iran. Okay. Increase Israel neighbors conflict track by 1 box. Oh no. They now go to, there's another, they're already at war. I think I'm already at war with the neighbors. Oh, it's Hezbollah. Let me look here. So is this the second war between Israel? Let me look here. So this is with one of their, I don't see Hezbollah, so it's going to be a different. Let me look at who the possible options are. Oh, I guess it would be Hamas. Because we're already fighting Hezbollah. Let me maybe look in the, I think this is going to spark another war with Israel. But I'm going to take that off, and let's go over here. And I'm sure, I said I'm going to pause this video, I'm going to come back, and we'll update that. And well, I don't know, unless you may want to see me work through this. World charts, war. All right, let's go. I guess we can. Let's just take a look here. What to do when the war begins. But it doesn't. Where is the issue with Israel? Maybe there was something. Oh, it's right there. Oh gosh, I'm so stupid. Okay, let's just got to read the charts, right? If the result falls within the blue area, die rolls of 7 to 14, which is what we did. And Israel is already at war, +1 to their strength in the war instead of the listed results. So I just got to read the table. Okay, so let's go back and change that to 3. And then we got to add +1 to strength. +1. Okay. All right, so that's the Israeli unilateral table. Then we go to India. We do joint action with India, which we are close. Oh, I got to do the tension markers. Yep. So, and then half rounded down, so 1.5. So, or 3 is 1.5 rounded down, so it's going to change to 1 tension. Oh, for goodness sake. So now Israel has 2 tensions on their thing. All right. Now we can focus on joint. Again, we have terror group issues here. Regional alignment's not bad. Although there is this, we need to move them away from a major crisis. So, joint action, de-escalate, stabilize a region. How do I do that? So I get 2 joint actions, and so I think if we can move them back to, that would be great. What? So let's go up here to diplomatic, stabilize, or let me see, maybe. Decrease tensions. Well, let me go over here, I guess, to the index and governing manual, stabilize, region, page 28. Okay. Diplomatic master actions. UN actions, allied joint actions, peer summits, see diplomatic master actions player rate. Okay, that's what I thought. It was up there. But I didn't see. Oh, gosh. That's domestic. Diplomatic. Crisis relief. Alignment. I don't see the... Oh, regional... Oh, there it is. Oh, for goodness sake. It's just been a while since I played the game. So what we're going to try to do is do 2 crisis relief to move down the regional crisis. All right, so my Secretary of State, I get a regional stability is not at 6. So my Secretary of State gets a 1, a +1 modifier. So our first attempt. 4 + 1 is 5. Decrease regional crisis in the region by 1 box. Okay, there's that one. That's the first joint action. And we're going to try again. So lower the better, right? A 2. Oh, that's the minus. Okay, so. Oh, look at this. So I think we did. That's a 1 or less by 2 boxes. So that does exactly what we wanted to do. All right, so that is the joint actions. So now let's move over here to India unilateral actions. And looks like we have 2 tension markers. So it's a +3 on this. So let's go ahead and roll. Thank you for your patience with me. Okay, it's a 9. Oof. India's not at war. So border tension with, okay. A level 3 or level 4 terror group, I don't think we do. No, they're all 1s and 2s. Okay, I gotta go over here to India, China. Look at this and see. We may have a problem here. Okay, their conflict status is at a 1, so that's a good thing. Is greater than 2. If India, Pakistan is greater than 2, yes, it is. So that's a +1. That's a +4 on the roll. Oh, gosh, that's awful. So we have a 6 +4 is a 10. Oh, gosh. We got to roll a die roll, a d10. A 3. Increase India-Pakistan conflict track by a box. So we need to come in and broker peace or something because that war is about to break out. I think that's the only... Yeah, what we need to do with diplomatic actions is we need to focus on those 2 things because we don't need any more wars breaking out. Okay. That is going to be the joint or the individual action for Australia, Israel, and India. Then go to the rogue state to determine what actions each game created rogue state performs immediately from highest to lowest level rogue state. And then we check unstable states. So let's move over here to rogue state actions and go around the horn. I don't see any there. In Central, South America, there's a lot of terror groups in Central or South America. And actually, I think we're going to have to... I think I'm doing something wrong here. Yeah, it's maximum of... of 4 terror groups. Okay. I need to deal with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 terror groups, and so we're going to flip that one, and we're going to delete that one. Okay. But there are no rogues. So here we go over to Africa. And we have a one rogue state and then an unstable state. So let's if a level 1 or 2 rogue state is at war, do only A. If level 3 or 4 is at war, do any is not at war, do only B. Place a trending anti-US on the alignment track. Okay. Well, of course, that makes sense. And then roll a d10 and apply as shown on the chart below. A 10. Same as 8 to 9 unless WDMDs are already acquired. If acquired, use weapons on US-Israel game. Oh my gosh, the game could be over. This is not good. Okay. If a level 1 or 2 rogue state, we have a level 1, have already or use the, okay, if a level 1, okay, so they're going to try to acquire, they have to acquire WMDs. Okay, we're not going to lose the game on this turn. This will not be good. Roll a d10. It does not have a not acquired marker yet. So we're going to roll. If we roll a 1 or 2, then they get. You have got to be kidding me. Oh, gosh. Place a WDM. Oh, my gosh. That is not good. That is not good at all because. Oh, my gosh. We'll move that over there. So that WMD goes with that rogue state. Okay, oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, let me read through this. Oh, wait a minute. They have to be at a level... Okay, if a level 1 or 2 rogue state, we may be okay. Or WMDs have already been acquired. Use the 7 result. Okay. I am okay. I can delete that. That did not happen, but what did happen is that flips to a level 2. Now, if they get to a level 3, then they can acquire. Okay. That scared me to death. Okay, use a... okay. So use the 7 result, which we did. Okay. Oh, but on the Middle East, we can see where that's going to be a problem. Okay, a level 1 or level 2 rogue state. Roll it. We're in here in the Middle East. We got 2 states to do. First one is going to be an 8. Okay, same thing. So increase this first one. Oh, I think we do the... Yeah, we do the higher one first. Okay, so that changes that. We roll again. They roll an 8. Oh my gosh. This is not a good turn for those rogue states. We have an unstable state there. We have nothing. I think Asia Pacific is clear. So we have got to do something about these rogue states. We have a level 3 in the Middle East because now they can attempt to acquire WMD. Now we do check for unstable states, which I think we've got one down here in Africa. We roll a d10. And we roll a 6. Is less than 5. Regional stability is a 5. Okay. Keep unstable state on the map. All right. We have one in the Eurozone. But here our regional stability is a 7, so it's a -2. So that's a 6. Keep unstable state on the map. Oh. Yeah. So that's a 6, so that keeps that on the map. All right. And I think that's it. Oh my goodness. That was a little scary. So what I learned from that is, what I learned from that is that when you get to level 3, this is why you need to take care of these rogue states. There's a chance they can go after weapons of mass destruction. If they have them, like I rolled, and then they can use, and they use them immediately in the U.S., the game is over. So we need to deal with this level 3 rogue state here in the Middle East. All right. So that is that on the turn chart. POTUS cabinet focus. All right. That puts us on this section right here. Refer to that area, beginning with POTUS priority 6 and continuing to number 5 until you complete number 1. Roll a d6 for each focus. Do not roll for any one that has tension counters next to it. And there's that one has to improve relations with Congress. So there's our d6. We're going to start with number 6. That's that one. Okay, a success on 1 and 2 for the economy, which we don't have to worry about because it's already at its highest point. A success on 1 to 3. That's not successful. On press relations, that +1 to media relations would have been good. Oh, wait a minute. 6, 5, 4, 3. Success on 1 to 3 for cabinet effectiveness. That is a 3. So we get to roll a d6. Four plus 3 action points. I'll take those. So we have 10 action points. Okay. Cabinet focus is 3. Number 2, a success on a 1 to 4. Oh, there we go. -1 to domestic crisis if already at 0, plus 2 action points, which we... Good. That gives us 10, 11, 12. Okay, we'll take that. And then our number 1 is Homeland Security. Oh, I need success on this. No 6s. No 6. A 4. There we go. Decrease 1 terror group in U.S. We don't have any. If none, +1 to Homeland Security and -2 to public approval. Why would you have... Okay, well... +1 to Homeland Security, which we needed. That's awesome. That's going to put that at 6. And then I get a -2 to public approval. Why that's the case, I have no earthly idea. But we're doing really well. All right, so that is number 1. 2, anytime the game... Okay, we don't have any of that. Okay. So that is public, that's going to be POTUS cabinet focus. Now we do -1 to media relations. I've got to work on that. They're neutral now. I get 2 domestic actions. So let's go up here to the domestic. You may spend 2 action points to take 1 additional action of any type before the end of this activation segment. Okay, so that's going to... Okay, so let's do 2 domestic actions. Oh, I really don't... Let's take a look at domestic, what we can do. All right. Shut that down there. Bring that up. And let's take a look, because if there's something we can do for media relations, let's... We need to... We don't need to stimulate the economy. We have no domestic crisis or lingering issue. Improve relations with Congress. They're already at their highest. Party fundraising and support. Party relations are... Well, I guess we could do that one. We don't have to track or raid. We could remove... So let's do one of our actions to remove this... Oh, 1... Oh, okay, we're going to remove 2. That helps get that cleared off, and then we got to do 1 action point. So let me get those back over here. Whoops. And then we lose an action point. We're down to 11. Okay, now I can do any action. I wonder if there's something in the, in the presidential master actions where I can help out with media relations. Oh, there is one we could do. We could do a presidential trip or help with an ally, which I think we're good on all those. Presidential, here we go. We're going to do the presidential presence. We want to raise our media relations. Oof. 1 action point. We're going to go ahead and take that. Take an action point. It's going to take us down to 10. So we get a -1. We're not an orator. Well, let me check. I'm just likable. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Orator or media savvy. So I got -1. Okay, let's see if we can get... God, we need to roll low. We roll a 2, 1, 0, oh no, 1 or a 2. A 4. Oh, make a prestige check. Okay, we rolled a 4. So we have 3. I think we did it. Prestige is at a 6 or less. Okay, that's good. We did not do... we did not do 1 or less. However, we did a 3, so we passed the check. We get +1 media relations. So there we go. That restores that back up to friendly. So that is that action. And now we do legislative segment. Okay. Determine support opposition to bills. Do I have any bills? Oh, I do have pending bills. I do. I have an energy independence bill, and they've immigration reform, and they have health care and welfare. Total separately the sum of legislative ratings of all your friends in the congressional friends box and subtract of your opponents. Okay. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 5. It's greater than 3. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay. There's that. I can move them that much further. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -4 is 5. Okay. Oh, 1 box. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, there we go. It's not negative. I'm going to attempt to pass pending bills. Bipartisan, I think we're good. Bipartisan cooperation is 2. Can attempt to pass 2 bills. Roll a d6. Okay, we'll roll a d6. And we roll a 1. Odd our opponents, so they get to try to pass healthcare. Okay. Okay, and now we roll for healthcare. And that's a 5. And they have no modifications, so it did not pass. Okay, now we are going to, and we're going to do this energy independence bill. And we get a -2 to this roll. Oh, 4. It did not pass. Dang it. Skip this step if no bills are passed. We did not pass. Remove all bills currently that cannot be passed. You may now voluntarily remove any of your opponent's bills. Of your bills, okay. No, I think we'll keep them there. The number in the current box. You can have up to 5 bills. Right now we just have 4. So odds, which are evens, I get to determine what bill I want. And we're going to and we get to put that in the 0 box. So we're going to put it in tax reform. Okay. Total, then, meter ratings of all. So 5 there. So 4. Max of 3 boxes. Oh, public approval. I get to move up. So again, that's going to buy up 3. 1, 2, 3. And then if a +3, adjust media relations by 1 box higher. Okay, I'll take that. Even though we didn't pass anything, it gives us a media slant. Okay. There are no scandals, thankfully. Examine all friends' opponents. If there are more moderates than radicals, move cooperation to the right, although I think we are all the way to the right, which we are. An immediate free action of any type for each of your your bills that were passed. We did not confirm a Supreme Court justice or a Greater Society bill. Okay, so that is that for that turn. Now we get to draw 1 crisis chit. We get to draw 2 cards and deal with those. All right, so let's go up here. And then we're going to move these down here. All right, so let's zoom in here and see what we need to do. Flip. All right, Social Security insolvency debate rages. Immediate. +1 domestic crisis. Okay. It's not too bad. We can deal with that pretty easily. If you've already passed a landmark security bill, which we have not, +2 public approval, then ignore the rest of this card. Then, if Social Security legislation is currently in Congress, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Welfare reform, healthcare, no. Well, where is it? In Congress. Oh, my party controls Congress. I forgot that, so we'll do that next time we do legislation. But I don't see the Social Security bill. Homeland, education, energy independence. Okay, that's bizarre. Because I think I have to... This is weird. Bill number 1. Okay, in the Social Security box. Well, where is bill number 1? 1. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. I'm missing bill 5. I'm missing... Oh, there's bill 5. Bill 6. Bill 7 is up here. Bill 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't... No. Public priority. Okay, well, I mean, there's one thing I can do, and that's go in here and go up to General Games. I can import, thankfully, that particular counter. Just have to find it. Bill number 1. Nice thing about Tabletop Simulator, if you lose a counter, you can always go in here and find it and re-import it. I don't know if it... Here we go. Social Security. Maybe it got deleted on accident. I don't know. But they do want me to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, so let's go down to the card again and see place bill in the -1 box as opponent's legislation. Okay. Flip. Well, this is a... This is not a continuing or a... Okay. Move Social Security to number 1 on the public priority track. Okay. That moves those down. Okay. If relations with Congress is 5 or less, which it is not. It is at 8, thankfully. Drama table. Okay. And then we get a... a media slant. Oh, let's take a look at that. I forgot what media slant is all about. Let me go back over here to governing manual. Media, page 26. Certain crisis cards have the -1. When you draw a media... Oh, public. Okay. Six or 7. I think it's at... Excuse me, 6 or 7. I get +1. Yes, we're at 6 or 7, so I get +1 on the, that puts us back up to maximum. That's awesome. Okay, so that card is done. That goes into the reshuffle pile. And now, let's go to our second card. Flip. Terror Recruitment and Training. Roll a d10 for a random region. Okay. A 3, 2, or 1. Region 6. Okay, so that 2 automatically gets raised to a 3. All right. Okay, if there is a U.S. ally in the selected region, their next joint action must be an intel action. Okay. Must choose intel counter. So we rolled a 6, which is... And we have a... that over that. Oh, shoot. Flip. I always forget to do the tension counters. Not good. All right. I think we've done that card now. Okay. We move down. Focused National Intelligence is our next. And I think we're going to finish this after I do this column. Got a short game here. Okay. Setting of priorities for national intelligence. Let's see. We have a maximum of 2, right? All right. Roll on the focused for each region that has an FNI counter. Okay. We have 2. I think we moved it to Africa. We did. So we have Africa and we have Middle East. So let's do Africa first. Let's roll. And we have a 2. All right. Strategic Recon Intel Gathering. It is higher than both Russia and China. We get a -1. Cyber warfare. I think we're good. Oh, we're not doing cyber warfare. Encounters in the region. Yes, there are. So that's going to be... And their strategic capability is higher than the U.S. So let's go back over. I don't think it is. No, it is not. So that modifier doesn't. So we get a -1 modifier. We rolled a 2. That's a 1. Effects on terrorism. Move a level 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh, they're 2, 4 level. Oh my gosh. Okay. To the targeting box. We have 1 there already. We don't have a 3. To the gathering box. So the level 4 into targeting. Okay, good. But that leaves this guy. I think we talked about maybe going to war with the level 3 rogue state. Okay. Pre-war intel. If there's a civil war in the region, You may choose to share intel with the UN in order to get them to intervene. Make an immediate broker peace talk role in the UN for the chosen civil war. There's a ceasefire. So there's not a civil war. It's at ceasefire. So, gosh, I'm not going to go to war. It's a level 2. I think when they get up to level 3, I don't want them getting WMD. And we're just going to have to buck it up here. But okay. So that is it on FNI. Okay. So now let's move over. Whoops. Any four diplomatic and or military actions. May not use +1. So we get 4 diplomatic and or military actions. So we're going to go up here to Secretary of State. He's going to get 1. And then 3 military actions. Okay. All right. So let's do a diplomatic action, which I think, let me look at that real quick. Crisis relief. Let's take a look. Africa. Middle East, Africa. I think we want to do crisis relief. Roll. We roll a 7. -1 is a 6. Regional stability is at a 5. So we roll a 6. Decrease regional crisis by 1 box. That's not bad. Okay. So that is good. That takes care of that action. Now we have 3 military actions. And then that should wind up our episode. We definitely want to perform. Oh, we're going to do 3 raids on these level 4s. So let's go over here. And that is going to be page 9. Okay. Yeah, we need to take out, I know I've got at that level 1, with level 2. We will do 1 raid on each. Okay, so let's roll. Ah! Nice. Soft raid. There is, let's see, 1 Spec Ops and a US Intel. There is. That's another, so it's -1, so that takes that to 0. Oh, -2 if it's an Israeli raid. Okay. Oh, a +1 if it's a level 3 or 4 terror group, which it is. And then, so it's at a 2. Major success. Okay. 2 levels, though. That is outstanding. Okay, it's to the gathering box. Okay. Oh, another an Intel attempt, although I don't. Oh, we do want to get that one up. Okay. let me look over here. The governing manual. Intel. 40. One through 4 are successful. And we get a -2. 1 through 4 are successful. Okay. Oh, that is unsuccessful. Okay. Okay, we're gonna roll again. Let's see. Oh. Ah. Okay, we're going to do another soft raid against this level 2. Oh, yeah, I do need to do my... That's one action. And we failed on that immediate intel. Let's roll again. Nice. Okay, minus... This is on this one here. That takes it to 0. And then -1. So 0. We got him. That terror group is destroyed. I get +3 public approval, already maxed out, +1 legacy point. So now we're at 11. Make an immediate intel attempt against one other terror group in the region, which I gotta get a 1 through 4. Can't get him. Our -1 regional crisis, which we will do. Okay, so that's our second action. And then our final one is going to be whoops, we're in Africa. Gosh, I really want to do an intel raid on this. All right, we're going to do an intel raid. And that's a 6. Go up here to military. I think it's on the military chart. Yeah. Okay, we rolled a 0. No, this was a 6. Okay. Intel. A 5 and a success. Okay, very good. We got these guys up here. Okay. So that are those final actions. So we'll go up here, drop that to 0. And let's go back down here. All right, we have finished activation phase 1. And so now we're going to be up here to where we are going to draw 1 chit. So I'm going to go ahead and draw this so we can get an idea, and then, ooh, 2 plus 1. All right. Very good. Well, I hope you enjoyed this game. And please, again, like, subscribe, and share. And we will see you next time on the Evolution of Warfare.